Hey everybody, it's Katie and Mike. We're going to do a little bit of a all about Mike / sort of new dad kind of dad vlog. Because at this point you're probably getting pretty sick of seeing me, and I'm kind of getting sick of talking, and we're interested in Mike, right?
Who isn't?
So one particular subscriber, her name is Sean, and her channel is 5 Possum. She has asked like a few specific questions, so I'm going to start there. Mike has not seen any of these questions. I came up with a list of questions I have for him, just sort of about being a new dad a little bit, and then some personal things, some questions I realized I don't know the answers to, so we'll see what he has to say. So the first one, so the first 5 are from Sean. First one is, do you view women differently now that you have a daughter?
I don't think so. I mean, I always had a healthy respect for women. I grew up being influenced by various things that turned me into, you know, as much as a feminist as a guy can be. So, I don't know, it's not a situation where, you know, I treated women badly and have a daughter and realize, oh, she may be treated as badly as I've treated others. So no, I don't think so.
Okay, second question from Sean. What are your top 5 favorite films?
I can't.
Just throw out some names.
Well, I can name like directors. It's probably better.
Sure.
So yeah, I one of my great loves in life is movies, and I've always really liked movies, and so favorite filmmakers is probably easier. I don't know, a few favorites. Okay, Chaplin's City Lights. I'm a big Terrence Malick fan, although it wasn't all about Tree of Life. I'm a big Errol Morris fan. He's a documentary filmmaker. I'm a big Werner Herzog fan. I thought Paul Thomas Anderson's There Will Be Blood was probably the best movie of the last decade, so I'm looking forward to best American movie of the last decade, so I'm looking forward to his new one.
It's probably good.
Yeah, John Ford, John Huston.
Okay, number 3. What are the differences between the way you were raised and the way you choose to raise Alice?
Well, so I'm one of a family of 5, so I have an older brother and an older sister, and I'm fortunate enough to have both my parents still around, still alive, and I'm also fortunate enough to have a good relationship with everyone. There haven't been major tensions in our family. We all get along, we all still see each other. And so the differences, I don't think are necessarily in philosophy. I don't know, I think I'd like to be a bit more engaged than one or both of my parents have been at various times. I don't know, I mean, I think my parents in general did a pretty good job. They're pretty encouraging of my interests, which is what I hope to be with Alice. They didn't pressure me into any type of occupation or lifestyle.
They probably tried to steer you away from what you did.
The idea of being a lawyer was all mine. I have no.
They wanted Mike to be the artist, but he became a lawyer.
Idiot. Yeah, I don't know. I think I'd like to maybe expose Alice to different ways of life, maybe. I grew up in a pretty sheltered environment and didn't really have much cause to leave my neighborhood. And I'd like Alice to have a more well-rounded experience of different types of people from different backgrounds, and yeah, I mean, I guess that's the main difference.
Alright, the next question is any hidden talents, and I'm going to throw a few out there. Mike is a mean baker. If you've been watching my meal videos, he's he whips out some desserts every now and then. My birthday's in this next week, and he's gonna make me something delicious. He also, I don't know, a couple years ago now, he rebuilt a vintage bicycle, like took it all apart and totally like fixed everything up and put it all back together, and that's the bike that he rides to work sometimes, and it's a pretty great accomplishment. He had never done anything like that, so he just taught himself how to do it.
It's a 1973 Jeton touring bike.
Okay, for all you bike folks, there you go.
French.
All right. Any other hidden talents you want to share?
Talents? I don't know. I drew a lot when I was younger. People always said I had a talent for that.
That's true.
I don't have any musical talent, despite my efforts. I'm really good at recognizing celebrity voices in commercials.
And he's an Eagle Scout. It's not a talent, but it's an accomplishment. All right, number 5 question from Sean. What will you do when Alice is a teenager and has different tastes in music than you?
Well, it's inevitable. I don't know. I'll do my best to indoctrinate her early.
Yeah, but you gotta let her do her own thing, you know?
Well, yeah, so long as she has a
not
good
be, like,
foundation.
negative about it, right?
So long as she has a good foundation, I don't think
You're not
she'll
gonna
stray too
ridicule
far.
her choices.
It depends what those choices are.
Who knows what music will be like then?
True.
All right, so I've got some questions now. I want to know in one word to describe fatherhood for you so far. 14 months in.
Constant.
Constant. That's good. That's true. What's your favorite memory from these 14 months, or the first year, or whatever?
I think you've asked me this before. I have a collection of just sort of memories, I guess, just sort of moments and images. Nothing really like, oh, that time we went to the park and did X. I don't know, it's just sort of a montage of different...
Like images of like her face and stuff like that?
Yeah.
Me too. All right, what would be Alice's song?
Well, the first song I played her when we took her home was a live recording of an Albert Eiler song called Our Prayer. That's sort of one of my favorite recordings ever, so I don't know, I guess that's it. If you want to check it out, it's on his Live in Greenwich Village double record that Impulse put out in the 90s, I think.
And there's also, well, this isn't your choice, but I'm just going to throw it out there, that there's this Swedish band that has like this really fun like dance pop song that we play and kind of dance around as a family and stuff.
My sister-in-law is a big Swedish file, I don't know. Swedophile, and she likes this band. Yeah,
they're called Familjen.
Familjen, and the song is called Det snurrar I min skalle.
Let's Google that.
Yeah, it's good. It's good dance music, for sure.
What is like the top thing that you want to teach Alice?
I don't know. Maybe to recognize beauty where she sees it.
All right. Anything you would do differently? Specifically, like parenting related.
Not like,
Not like in your whole life.
Steal that kid's lunch money. I never did that. I don't know. I wish I didn't have such a stressful job, but at the same time, I don't have the type of job where I can say, oh, I'm just, sitting in the office making shareholders a bunch of money.
You're actually like doing stuff for other people.
Yeah.
It's noble work.
I don't know if it's noble, but it's certainly constant, and it affects people, and so I spend a lot of time doing that. And I wish I didn't have to spend so much time doing it, but it sort of comes with the territory.
Now, just personally, you, like, aside from being a dad, what is something you want to accomplish in the next 5 years for yourself?
I don't know, I'd like to do more creative work. That's sort of been my stock answer ever since I stopped. doing more creative work.
Alright.
Like 10 years ago.
Okay, something you want to learn.
Spanish.
I bet that's what you say.
I'm not good with
It's
languages.
important.
That's not a hidden talent.
Don't worry, Alice will teach you. It's true. She's gonna speak Spanish really well. Okay, what's your dream car?
Dream car. I don't know, some like really awesome old like Chevy pickup or something.
Like 50s?
Yeah, like mint green.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
That'd be pretty awesome.
Where is your favorite place on Earth?
By your side.
Right here. Yeah.
I don't know.
You.
I don't think I have a favorite place on Earth, but I have very good memories of the ocean in a variety of different places. I have very good memories of Northern California and Southern California, of Europe. I don't know. I don't really have a favorite place, I guess.
What's our final thought? That's all the questions.
Edward R. Murrow? Courage.
Courage.
Wasn't that his? No, Good Night and Good Luck was
Yeah,
Murrow's.
yeah.
Courage was Dan Rather? I think it was Dan Rather. Courage.
Well, let's say good night and good luck.
Courage.
All right.